Yo, what's going on? All right, today we had another W day. Um, we let's go over. I haven't actually. Hold on. When have I? When is my last recap? 13 days ago. Okay, 2 weeks ago. That's a pretty long time. Um, 2 weeks ago. 13 days. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. It's probably this day right here. Okay, so since then we have made 600 on the PA, and then we made a small profit here. Oh no! You can see all these trades right here. This was me full porting the account this week. That's why I did not recap last week. There was no trade recaps from the full porting because they were not quality trade setups. You can see like a gazillion trades right here. Yeah, that was terrible. Full port again, didn't even journal, not worth journaling. And then this day, we could have recovered the account. We could have passed the account if we just would have held this original. If we would have held this original short off this retracement into this 5-minute gap right here, it would have banged. It would have banged. It was not close. It was a little scary, but it respected this 5-minute inversion. We could have held all the way down to these lows right here. Not lows. This is a fib level. We could have held this fib level, or we could have just held the 300 ticks, which is what we were targeting to pass the account. That would have held, and that would have passed the account, but we did not hit that, so we lost the account. You can see I got scared a little bit. Took more trades than I should have, and we blew that account. We had to full port because we only had 1 day remaining, and if we didn't pass the account that day, then we would have had to rebuild $80, something like that, and didn't want to pay $80, so we decided to full port the account. It's not worth paying that $80. You can literally just buy a new account for like $30, $16 if you get a 9% discount. Next day, we took 2 days off. This day was a fantastic day. I can't believe I didn't journal this. I literally called long from all the way down here. We missed this trade, but then we hit this trade to target these highs. This London high, and that banged us $600. 18th, took a day off. I'm not sure why. This first trade, wait, was this on an eval? Not sure. This trade right here, we banged another $600. Looks like we took out London highs, and then we inversed a 1 minute, and then it was like a perfect A plus setup straight down to this fair value gap right here, and we banged $600. I am targeting $600 because the 30% consistency rule on Apex. Also, that's what the mentor told me to do, so I'm just doing that. Next day, we're doing $600 because the risk is lower, so we can do lower risk, so we don't blow the PA account. Anyway, here's some kids screaming from below me. It's fine though. Oh wait, hold on. Hold on. Pause. I got a light I can use, so this is a better lighting. Hold on. Boom. Don't know if this is better. It's kind of blinding me. You can see the shadow. It's kind of blinding me, but it'll do fine. 19th took off. 20th. Dang, I haven't recapped in a while. 600. I think we just did that one. We did this week. We did full port. Oh, okay, this is my only loss. June 26th, I took a loss. A $141 loss. This looked like an A plus setup. I man, I should have wrote it down what Gus said why this wasn't an A plus setup right here. Because it looks like we took out liquidity right here, then formed a, what is this on? A 1 minute inversion right here. We had so much force going straight through it. I'm not sure why. I should have asked them. We did not, but we lost this, and then we took a time-based setup this day, and we made like $100. And so we lost. We like 140, so we lost 300 on this trade. But we gained 150 on a time-based setup. So we only lost 140. Goated A plus. Goated time-based setup. Next. $300. Okay, this was a trade I took in person with the mentor. We met up at a coffee shop. We took this trade. We did not take this trade. I didn't take a trade all morning, and with him, and then we came back and we back home, and I saw an alert on Discord. He was like, he's gonna enter. He's looking at a trade. I'm like, I don't want to copy trades though. So I looked at the chart, see what he was talking about. It looked like a pretty good trade to target these highs right here. And that's exactly what we did. We got this 5 minute inverse right here. We got a retrace, although I got in right here because the retrace had already happened. And we just targeted these highs right here, and we made a little bit of profit. We made $300 something, which is always good. Kind of broke the rules a little bit because I said I wasn't going to trade, but we did win. So it's whatever. Weekend, we didn't do a trade on the weekend. Yesterday, actually not yesterday, Monday, we got I was actually in the car with this, driving to Nashville, which is where I am now. Driving to Nashville, I drove for like 2 hours straight, and then my mom was in the car, and I was like, Mom, I gotta get on the charts. The market's about to open, so we stopped somewhere, and she drove for me for about the rest of the way. Honestly, she drove the rest of the way, but honestly, she didn't have to because this trade 830 is like right here, right? We went up, we broke this 5 minute inverse gap. It's already been supported twice now. That's twice. It's obviously 3 times. 1, 2, 3. It's obviously a key level. So we inverse this so much force, and we retrace back into it. Textbook, bro. Literally textbook. We targeted Asia lows right here because we hadn't taken Asia lows out yet. We got that tap back into the 5 minute inverse, and we banged a little bit of money, $400 something. I think it was $423. Take that. And then I literally took this trade, closed my laptop, and just took a nap for like 2 hours. Yeah, so that was a good. Didn't even feel real because it was so fast. So fast. Yesterday, moved into the new crib where I'm now. If I take a look, can't really see much. Got the doors right there. And doors right there. 2 double doors. Today. I'd say this is an A rated setup. Let's go. How do I feel about this? I feel calm. Yeah, slightly pleasant and calm, not neutral. Trade rating 4 out of 5. Trade rating. Let's go to the charts. You can see we just took out we just took out all these highs. Look how bullish we are on the day. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I called this out at the beginning of the day. Before market open, I was like, I recognized we had taken out. Actually, yeah, I did call this out. I recognized we had. Hold on, let's go to like the 5 minute. Let's go to the 30 minute. Textbook bullish setup. I wish I could hold longer because I could make more money, but we got that apex consistency rule. Just close the 30-minute gap right here. I think we're gonna be bearish now, probably, or we might just go all the way up, all up to all-time highs right here. This is a good target. This is a data high. Oh, this is too, I think. I don't know. Anyway, look, we got this 5-minute gap right here. We got 1, 2. This is the third this morning. You could have bottom ticked this by taking this trade this morning. Taking this, we tapped the 5-minute gap. We do a IFVG right here. Retap it right here with a lot of force. Although this is a little risky because we closed right at it. Went up, came down. You could have longed right here. Could have longed right here. Stop below this. Below here, I guess. Pretty sure we did take out all this liquidity too. Yeah, we took out all these lows. Literally a textbook long setup. This would have been a great place. The trade I took was just this little tiny thing right here. There's a 5-minute gap right here. Let me show you. 5-minute gap right here. We've already bounced off it once. I know it's important. We have a lot of force coming straight through it, and then I literally there's also a 1-minute gap right here. I was gonna wait till it tap the 1-minute gap too, just for some more confirmation. Kind of a little push forwards. We didn't get that, but I did bottom take it. I literally bottom took it. It was about to hit the 1-minute gap, and I just went ahead and longed it. Zero drawdown, literally zero drawdown. We go straight. We reacted straight off this 5-minute fair value gap. We yeah, we're super bullish. We go straight up, straight to London highs. I'm sure like some guru traders made a bazillion dollars today because on live accounts. If you're on a live account and you held this entire thing, you are making like $1 million today. One thing I did do a little weird. As you can see, let me put this order in.
Order working.
Okay, we're not actually gonna buy, but you can see that my take profit is a little bit like slightly higher than where I got out. That is because we were consolidating right here. You could have done an AMD setup right here too. We got a little consolidation. We got some manipulation right here, and we distribute all the way up to these highs. That would have been a great setup as well. Would have been a great setup. I was not confident though, to be honest with you. I didn't know. We should have been bullish, but I was second guessing myself, being a little bit emotional. We had this massive candle over here, and then we were kind of consolidating, and I was scared we had just taken out. Let me cancel this.
Order cancel.
We just taken out some of these highs right here. You see. You see, I didn't know if we might reverse a little bit, which of course we reversed a little bit. We got that 5-minute, got a 5-minute retrace a little bit. There's a 5-minute gap, I think, right here, and that's literally all they did was tap the 5-minute gap and just shoot higher. But yeah, we did take. Usually it would be $600 profit. We did take $537, which is $70 away. $70 away from the take profit, which is fine with me. Didn't really miss out on much by taking profits early right there. Also, I get this trailing drawdown right here. Once we hit that buffer, fantastic. Basically be on a live account, right? I do want to get looking to get a payout this month. Hopefully we can get our first payout this month in July. A lot of stuff happening in July. A lot of new stuff. We'll see what happens. But that was the trade for the day. I'm going to finish journaling this. Just write down everything I just said. Yeah, great day overall. We're done for the day. Not sure what's going to do now because we just took out these highs. We might want to come back down a little bit, but I don't know. Might go for these right here, this high. This was the chart of the day. the best trade I could have taken was this right here, right in the morning. Yeah, or you could have taken this one. This one here would have bottom ticked the entire day. You could target these highs, and that would have been the best trade. All right, that's all for me until tomorrow, hopefully. Been slacking on these recaps a little bit since last week, since I was full porting this. Didn't trade this day. Didn't trade with Cat this day or this day. I was in the car that day, and yep. So, that was today. See you tomorrow. Peace out for another trade recap.